Yes, let us study effects of drug or alcohol abuse. So, use of drug or alcohol will leads to number of side effects. So, some of the effects can be seen immediately and some can be seen in the long run. So, immediate adverse effects of drug or alcohol abuse usually includes reckless behavior. So, usually the person behaves very rash when he has drunk and he behaves very violent, and this kind of people, they will not bother about any rules of society. So they usually damages public property and private property, because when they have taken these substances, they are not very conscious, they will be not knowing what they are doing. So because of these things, they will damages public property as well as private property. Sometime for getting money also they will act like this, because their main intention is they have to take alcohol or drug. So for that they need money, so for getting money they will damages public and private property. Then excessive dosage will leads to number of diseases. That means in the long run it adversely affects the health. So it leads to coma. So when the drug is taken in excessive dosage, it will mainly damages the function of brain, because we have seen the receptors required for receiving the signals of these drugs usually present in the central nervous system. So you might have seen in some of the movies, so those who are continuously taking drugs, their brain does not work properly, and excess dosage will lead to coma. And death also occurs due to respiratory failure, heart failure, and cerebral hemorrhage. So cerebral hemorrhage is very common, those who are completely get addicted to drug. So internal bleeding, so in the brain the internal bleeding takes place, that is nothing but cerebral hemorrhage. This is very common in the people those who are get addicted to drug. Then some they will take drug together with alcohol, so it is very dangerous. So it may lead to overdosage of these substances in the body. So because of the overdosage it will lead to death. Then chronic use of drug or alcohol damages nervous system. So as I say, the same thing, the brain is the organ where we have the receptor. So most of the neurons for the functioning, they are get connected to brain. So nervous system is get damaged when the continuously the person started taking drug or alcohol. Then liver cirrhosis, so liver cells badly get damaged because of the continuous intaking of alcohol or drug. So these are some of the effects, side effects can be seen in the drug or alcohol abuse. Yes, statistics shows that use of drug or alcohol becomes very common among youth. So youths are more attracted towards these kinds of substances. Maybe because of television, movies, internet, or newspaper. So these things actually promote the child to take the substances. But when the child started taking drug or alcohol, he will show somewhat change in his behavior. So these behavioral changes are nothing but warning signs of drug or alcohol abuse. He won't behave normally. So just by seeing his behavioral changes, somehow we can guess that he or she get addicted to drug or alcohol. So let us see about the common warning signs of drug or alcohol abuse among youth. So common warning signs are drop in academic performance. The child will not be having any interest in the academic version. So usually the academic performance will be get decreases. Then unexplained absence from school or college. So without any reason, the child will get absent to school continuously. Then lack of interest in personal hygiene. There is no any interest in keeping the things properly. So the child will completely lack its personal hygiene. Then isolation, so isolation is very common warning sign of the abuse, drug abuse. So the child want to be alone, he or she does not mingle with his friends or family members, he want to be alone always. So this is one of the warning sign. Then depression and fatigue. The child will appears very depressed and appears very tired when he started taking these kinds of substances. Then aggressiveness and rebellious, so these two are very common behavior. So for small small things the child started getting anger with his family members and with his friends. Then one more is change in sleeping and eating habit. So pattern of eating and sleeping habit will be get completely changes. Then fluctuation in body weight and appetite. So as we seen, the child will lack interest in eating. So this will fluctuate the body weight as well as appetite. Then these behavioral changes are not only problem to the child, it is also problem to his family members and to society, because these substances are not available legally, so they have illegal market. So when the substances are available illegally, uh, child has to pay more amount for getting those substances. So the child started stealing money from the parent, and some they will do crime for getting money. So this will totally disturb the society and family environment. So the child becomes the cause of mental and financial distress. Then one more is the person who is taking drug intravenously, they are in high risk of getting AIDS and hepatitis B, because these two diseases spreads through contaminated blood. So usually the drug addicts, those who are taking intravenous drug, they use same needle for injecting drug. So if nine people are there, if anyone is having disease, when they share the same syringe for injecting, multiple people will be get infected. So this is one of the way how AIDS and hepatitis will spread from one person to another person, because the drug abuser, they will be in their own illusion. They are not conscious about what is happening in their surrounding. So because of this, there is a chance of getting this disorder is very high in drug abusers. Then one more misuse of drug is by sports persons. So just to enhance their performance in sports, they will take some of the drugs like anabolic steroids and narcotic analgesic, and also they will take certain hormones. So these drugs, they will increases the muscle strength as well as performance. But when they started taking continuously, they will lead to some of the side effects in both male as well as in female. So some of the common side effects are it will increases aggressiveness and mood swing and depression. So these are very common side effects can be seen in male as well as female. So other than this, it will badly affect the reproductive organ in both persons. So let us see separately how the females are get affected by this drugs. So some of the side effects can be seen in female is masculine character. So females, because of imbalance in the body hormone, they started developing some of the male feature. So male features develops in the female, that is called as masculine character. Then abnormal menstrual cycle. So menstrual cycle does not run in a proper way, so it will lead to abnormal functioning. Then sometime the healthy egg does not produces in the female, so this chance is also there because of drug. Then excessive hair growth on body and face. So as we seen, masculine character can be seen in the female, so this is one of the masculine character. So excessive hair growth on body as well as face. Then enlargement of clitoris. So clitoris is one of the part in female reproductive system. So this particular organ will get increases in size. So enlargement of clitoris is one of the side effects because of these drugs. Then deepening of voice. So female will show these kinds of side effects. Then in male also some of the side effects can be seen because of these drugs. So some of those effects are nothing but facial and body acne because of imbalances in the hormone. The acne formation, pimple formation can be seen on the face as well as on certain region of body. Then reduction of size of testicle. So testicle is a reproductive organ. So the size of the testicle is get reduces. So when the size is very small, the proper amount of sperm does not produces. So it will decreases the sperm production, so that the number of sperm in this semen will be very less. So it adversely affect the process of reproduction in male. Then one more is breast enlargement. So breast enlargement can also seen in the man. Then premature baldness. So early falling of hair is very common because of these drugs, and it leads to baldness. Then one more is enlargement of prostate glands. So prostate gland will also get increases in size. So these are adversely affect the reproductive organ in the male. So these effects may be permanent with prolonged use. When they continuously use, it will be permanent. Then one more is taking of drugs in the adolescence age by the sports person will causes stunted growth, because these drugs will causes the closing of growth centers. There are certain regions in our body, they are responsible for growth. Those regions are called as growth centers. So these growth centers become less active, so that it leads to stunted growth. Yes, our next concept is prevention and control for drug and alcohol abuse. See, this is a very important concept. So, this will be asked for 5 marks in the board examination. So, please concentrate properly on this concept. So, till now we have studied a number of diseases, infectious diseases, and there we have studied regarding prevention and control measures. So, for drug and alcohol abuse, also we have some of the prevention and control measures. So, we always say that prevention is better than control. So, this is applicable here also. Yes, let us study how to prevent and control the drug abuse. So, one of the measure is avoid undue peer pressure. See, every child has his own ability and choice in any field, whether it may be in studies or in extracurricular activity. The child shows its unique ability, and his performance should not be matched with any other. The parents and teachers will always do this one. That means they will match the performance of one child with the another. So this will discourage some of the child. This is actually wrong way. We should not compare the one child performance with the another child, but we parents, we always compare our child performance with some other child. So because if some children are very sensitive, they will take it in a negative way, and to overcome such a kind of stress, they could start taking drug or alcohol. It may lead them to drug addiction. So for avoiding them from this kind of pressure, we should not compare them in any way with the other children, because each child is unique, each child is different. That we have to understand in a proper way. Then let us see one more preventive measure, education and counseling. So, educating and counseling the child is very important, because nowadays in a competitive world, so child has to face lots of problems, and different kind of stress may arises because of it. So, child has to educate in such a way that he should uh, accept disappointment and failure as a part of life. So we people, we always learn from failure. So we train our child in such a way that it should be ready to accept failure as a part of life, because failure is always a stepping stone for success. We will study well because of the failure. So this education we should give to child, it is very helpful. Then one more is by channelizing the child in different ways. That means we should engage the child in music, sports, reading, and yoga. So when all these activities, extracurricular activities, are being a part of life, just they will engage in those activities, and it will help the child to overcome from some kind of stress. Yes, next is seeking help from parents and peers. Parents and the friends, they are the one who know about the child better because they have seen the child from close. They can understand the child condition better compared to others. So, if the friends or parents, if they notice any behavioral changes in the child, so they have to guide the child in a better way. So they should give assure that so we will be there with you in any kind of trouble. So if you give such a kind of assurance, the child will not try to take any wrong step, so that it will very helpful for the child to overcome from any kind of stress. So parents and friends should always give support, lot of support to the child, those who are under stress, and those who are feeling very very guilty about their mistakes. So in such a condition, parents and friends can give better help. Then one more is looking for danger sign. So we have seen some of the dangerous sign arised by drug and alcohol abuse in the adolescence age. So if the friend, if any of the friend, if they have noticed someone taking drug or alcohol, without any hesitation, they should bring it to the notice of teachers or parents. So this is the right way to prevent drug addiction. Some of the children just they will hesitate to bring it to the notice of parents or children, but it helps to take better action before the child has to take a wrong step. Then one more is seeking personal and medical help. So those who have completely addicted and dependent on a drug or alcohol, so they actually need medical help, or else it is not possible to get rid from addiction. So such a help can be done by highly qualified psychologist, what we have say psychiatrist. So they can help the addicted one to overcome from drug or alcohol abuse, because they are doing number of programs like de-addiction and rehabilitation. So by these programs, they can give help to the addicted person to overcome from drug or alcohol abuse. So, a de addiction program can help the patient to completely overcome from his problem, and after that, he can lead a perfectly happy life. Clear. So, all these are some of the preventive and control measures for drug or alcohol abuse. So, we have seen five preventive and control measures. One is avoid undue peer pressure, then education and counseling, then seeking help from parents and peers, then looking for danger sign, then seeking professional and medical help.